Today is a big day because I'm going to take you along with me behind the scenes with one of my amazing relocation clients as they complete their final walkthrough and they're officially closing on their brand new home here in the Augusta, Georgia area. Now, let me tell you, this family relocated from out of town. They stayed in an Airbnb while really getting familiar with the area here. And now they're officially moving, making Augusta, Georgia home. This is exactly why I always say relocation is really more than just buying a house. It's about creating a smooth transition into a brand new chapter. So if you're thinking about moving to the Augusta, Georgia area, if you're really wondering what the process really looks like behind the scenes, from arrival to your final walkthrough to closing day, this video is really for you. I'm Delrisa Rollerson, Augusta's relocation specialist with Global Real Estate Connection, and I bring you global reach with a local touch all the time. And let's go ahead and we're going to see how closing day unfolds for them. Come on, let's go. So I'm here today with my clients, Ted and Suzanne, and I am so excited because today is a very, very exciting day for both of you. So tell us what's going on and tell us how your journey has been so far.
The journey has been great because we're at the end of it.
Yes.
It started almost more than a year ago.
Yes.
Watching your videos.
Okay, so you started out watching my videos. And where are you relocating from? Let everyone know.
Palm Beach County.
Palm Beach County.
Florida.
Okay, so relocating from Florida. And what is your reason for relocating to the Georgia area? You have a lot of people relocating from Florida.
Our son lives in town.
Okay.
So that was one thing.
Okay.
And my other son was in the military up here.
Right.
For the longest time.
Yes.
And we've been through Georgia many times in the past 8 years with him.
Right.
So.
Right. And the cost of living, right?
Cost of living, and to get away from Florida's 3 seasons of hot, hotter, and hottest.
Hot, hotter, and hottest.
Yes. Don't like to sweat when I walk out the door in the morning.
Which you probably couldn't wear your sweater there in Florida, right?
Not very often.
Not long.
We have a short winter, about a couple of months. So.
Yeah. So today is closing day. So in about an hour or so, we're going to be at the closing table, and you all will have an opportunity to see that. But let us know. I really love the way you all have relocated because a lot of my clients relocate in a lot of different ways. Some people have the luxury of coming before they relocate to get to know the area. Some do not. Some don't even have an opportunity to see the homes. They buy sight unseen, particularly people like your son who are in the military. They can't come and see. But let us know what you've experienced, how your journey has gone.
We started more than a year ago.
Yes.
We made the decision we wanted to move.
Yes.
Then we watched some videos and things, decided it would be a nice place to come.
Yes.
We came up for a visit, your Discover.
Yes, the Discovery package.
So we were here for a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went back, put our house on the market. It took about 9 to 10 months for it to actually close.
Right.
And then we came up here. We've been here now 3 months, getting to know the area.
Yes.
Finding libraries and churches and fishing places, things that we enjoy.
Yes.
And that's then how we found this place after actually putting an offer in on another house, and then that one fell through because we didn't really like it together as much as one of us liked it.
So one of the things I always say, because Suzanne, she really liked the other house, and Ted was like, whatever. And so I was telling them, I said, it's so important that both of you really, really like the home, because it's not just for one person. And of course, they decided to terminate the other contract that we had during our due diligence period, which is one of the benefits of purchasing here in the Augusta, Georgia area. You have a due diligence period, allows you to cancel a contract if you want to and get your earnest money back, as long as you do so within a certain time frame. So they did that. They exercised their right. That was a benefit for you, wasn't it?
It was a very big benefit.
Yeah, and now we have a new construction home.
We're all so happy.
And this is an Ivy home, so one of our top tier builders here in the area. Ted, tell us about everything. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. But
Good.
I'm just trying to get the process, because this has been like 2 years.
Yes, for you.
For us to get through here.
Yes.
And that's what all I wanted to do was like, if she's happy, I'm happy.
Yes, which is great.
Which is great. But it just seemed that we were on different wavelengths on what the housing is different than it is in Florida.
Yes. Now, so how so? Can you expound upon that? How is it different here versus the homes in Florida?
Well, Florida is New York fed, and
Okay.
they're buying homes, to larger homes, so that they can work from their home.
Okay.
So they may
gotcha.
have a 5-bedroom house,
Okay.
but 2 of the bedrooms are offices.
No, gotcha.
You know, so that's a different thing.
Right.
I mean, there are things I'm going to miss from Florida.
Okay.
I will miss the fishing. that
Okay.
I you know, down south.
Okay.
The traffic I'm not going to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally different here
You know, we have Atlanta traffic
in Florida.
in from Miami all the way up.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's
Don't bring that here, though.
well,
Don't bring it. Don't
well,
bring
I
it.
don't know. You already have Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, that's like 2.5 hours away.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah,
driving
yeah,
in
yeah.
Atlanta's traffic. It's just
I've
crazy.
driven through Atlanta many times over the years.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
So,
Now, have you discovered Lake Thurman yet for fishing?
well, actually, I'm going out there Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, Lake Thurman.
His company's taking the whole group out.
Perfect.
I got invited, so.
And I need to do a video. I'm going to do a video for you all on Lake Thurman. So for our people who love to fish, I love to fish too.
Yeah.
The house actually that you guys had under contract before had a big fish.
Yes.
It had a big fish in that water. So
I thought that was enough for him.
I thought it was going to get him too, but he was like, nah, no, but it's the house, which is important.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Lake Thurman, I'll do some video on that, and hopefully I'll be able to find the picture of that fish that we saw, and I'll have that on the screen if so. But if not, you know, he'll have opportunities to fish at Lake Thurman. And so also, if you like boating, we do have boats there. They have like a sail club party or something. They have sail clubs that goes on there at Lake Thurman.
Well,
So
what they have here is they have 11 miles of walking trails
yes,
outside the development.
yes, right outside your door.
Yeah, the
and-
beach trails.
Yeah, so, and that you can fish on those trails.
Yes, Uchi trails are right here in the area. So they're in the Grovetown, Georgia area. So that
So
is
no
right.
matter if you're want to learn to run or bike out there on the trails or take your dog out,
Yeah,
you can do it.
yeah.
Without sweating.
Without sweating, without that Florida heat. So now, tell me some of the things that you would like to share with our viewers who are looking to relocate. What are some do's and don'ts that you've experienced that you're like, oh, if I could do it over again, I would definitely do it this way, or I would definitely change a few things here.
I think for us, we really went through all of our furnishings down south. We got rid of most of everything. I had a treasured china cabinet from my mother that was more than 50 years old. When it got up here, I decided I really didn't want it. Poor Ted had to haul it. So just looking at your stuff, are you keeping it for emotional reasons, or does it really bring you pleasure? And for me, it was just obligatory to keep that.
Yeah.
So we got rid of that. I think for us we were both on the same page for the budget.
Yes.
We had a definite parameter that we didn't want to go over for the house and improvements that are needed.
Yes.
So there we were in agreement. A couple other things we weren't in agreement with. So then one or the other had to compromise on a few
Yes.
things.
Yes.
And I think that being open-minded, knowing your spouse, realizing, as my husband said to me, we're both living here, not just you, Suzanne.
That's right. That's right.
And me,
That's
you know,
right.
being wise enough to listen to that.
Yes. Yes.
So
Which
that was
is
part
wonderful.
of saying goodbye to that other house.
Yeah.
And then we walked in here, and his smile said it all when he walked in.
Right. Right.
So
And not only the other house, but to some of your belongings.
yes.
And then another thing that was really good. So you all gave me a budget.
Mm-hmm.
You said this is what we want to spend. And did we stay on budget?
We did. We went under
We
budget.
went under budget.
And we
Yes.
got a brand new house with a brand new roof. So
Brand new home, brand new roof. Everything is brand new community. And we did it all under budget, which is because yes, praise the Lord, definitely. And I always let people know, just because you're in cases pre-approved for a certain amount does not mean that you need to spend all of your money. So coming in below budget is wonderful. I love to stay within the guidelines of my clients' financial desires. So they gave me their desire and we were able to do that. And I'm so grateful that God did help us to find a home below budget, but not only a home, but a beautiful new construction home.
We've got a nice greenery behind us.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just again, it was his smile that was like, oh, he's smiling.
Yeah,
in this
he smiled. Now, he didn't smile at that other house, but when he smiled at this house, I said, oh, look, that same smile. It just came and left for a second. I was like, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. So good, good, good. So, okay, well, we need to get on over to the closing table. So we'll see you over there.
We will. Thank you.
These are moments I love to see with my clients when they're happy about their decision. So now we're at the closing table. In the state of Georgia, our attorneys take care of the closing. I'm always there right by your side, walking you through the process. So here you see Ted and Susan are taking care of the paperwork. There's paperwork for them to sign. Generally, the seller is on the other side of the table. In this case, here's the seller, which represents the builder for Ivy Residential, for Ivy the Homes. They're signing the paperwork for this. They have home warranties and just important documents for them to take care of. Now, for all of my clients, as a token of appreciation, I'm always giving them a gift. Just wanted to say thank you for selecting me, just to get them off to a good start for their new home. They loved their gift and just really looking forward to them getting settled in so they can enjoy their beautiful home. Today was such a special day because this wasn't just another closing. This family literally relocated here to Augusta, Georgia. They stayed in an Airbnb while searching for the right home, learning the area, trusted the process, and now today they are officially homeowners here in Augusta, Georgia. So from virtual conversations to home tours to final walkthroughs to sitting at the closing table, this is exactly why I love helping families relocate here to Augusta, Georgia. So if you're planning a move and if you need someone to help guide you through the process from start to finish, whether you're moving across the state or if you're moving across the country, I love to help you. Once again, I'm Delrisa Rollerson, Augusta's relocation specialist with Global Real Estate Connection, bringing you global reach with a local touch, and I'll see you in the next video.